Hello and welcome to the internet. My name is Jake Dragon7 and welcome to today's episode of Let's Play Freedom Planet. So, today, starting off with a 1-up, we're going to be taking on Jade Creek and potentially, still not certain about this, but we may also try to take on, well, actually I believe it's a different level after this than what Lilac does, so we'll be seeing how this level goes before determining that. Alright, though. So yeah, the level, you actually get to start this level off with your bike, so that's pretty neat. The bike is pretty fun to use, so, you know, why not? Pretty cool. Let's see then. Actually, no, it's already at full health. So yeah, Jade Creek. This level actually always tends to give me a lot of trouble, since there are certain points where I just have no clue where I'm going. And it happens, like, more so than any other level in this game for some reason. It's weird. If you guys remember with Lilac's playthrough how much I got stuck on this, you can remember how much of a disaster that was. So let's hope the same thing doesn't quite happen here. I mean, I don't necessarily... There's only like one level in this game I hate, and it's actually the one that comes after this. Spoiler alert. At least the one that I believe it comes after this. But what was I gonna say? Oh, but yeah, like, this is definitely one of my least favorite levels in the game. I don't know why, I find the layout to be really confusing, and the platform to be just not quite as fun as some other levels. Again, I don't necessarily hate it by any means, it's just not up there as one of my favorites. Also, the mini-boss is super obnoxious. And yes, I know I do feel like a lot of the bosses in this game are obnoxious, but Nira is just... I just don't like that fight. It's bad. Not really bad, it's just... it can get really frustrating. And I feel like it gets frustrating in a way that a lot of the bosses in like the first half of this game really don't. Alright. So far, it doesn't seem like I'm having too much of a difficult time. Okay, wait. That actually it? Did I just... Well, I guess with Carol you do have the pads that kind of help you guide along. So yeah, that wasn't that bad. Excuse my awful voice cracks. But yeah, that actually really wasn't too bad. So, alright, I'll take it. I'm not 100% sure that's a section I got lost on with Lilac, but it kind of looked like it, so I'm just going to hope that it was. I mean, I do remember it being the section with the dandelions, so... Okay. I'm going to say I'm kind of surprised I saw the bike. I did remember that there was a second bike panel we got to hit. But still, not as soon as I say it. Well, maybe there will be, okay, no. Alright, well, let's see what happens with Nira here. Because, again, I do find this fight to be fairly frustrating. Alright. So... Wait. Alright, I didn't get to keep my barrier as long as I would have wanted to, but whatever. I believe it'll usually, I mean, for most bosses in this game it takes 4, so I'll usually just assume it'll take about 4 cycles to take down a boss. Which, well, okay, I'm totally down on my health. There's just a lot of bouncing projectiles in this fight that can make it really annoying to hit Nira. Oh my god, okay. Wow, I did that whole last section, like, flawlessly. That was really nerve-wracking, but I won't complain that I did it in one go. Now let's see if I can get through this part. Gotta be a bit patient. A bit more than I usually am in this game. That's not being patient. That's called being a moron. Oh yeah, I kinda want to get past that guy, so whatever. Let's just skip him. No, go through here. Let's just get out of here, shall we? Alright, good. I still ended on full health. Damn, at the pace we're doing this, I might be able to tackle 2 in an episode again. Which would be pretty good, because I don't want to keep this series running on for too long. I do have some other things in mind for the channel, so... Obviously, I mean, I wouldn't exactly want to say... And again, it's not like with Skyward Sword or Mario Galaxy, where it's not only necessarily that I want to stop playing the game, it's just that... And this series hasn't even really been lasting too long, so it's not... So I'm not really complaining about that yet either. It's just that I know that I've done that in the past, and I don't want it to happen again, especially the fact that it's... Like, this is definitely going to be my shortest Let's Play, not counting the Shovel Knight ones. Because, in a sense, this game, like, one playthrough of this game will be about as long as Shovel Knight. If not even a little bit shorter, because Shovel Knight has side quests that you can do. Like, Shovel Knight has a lot of side stuff that you can tackle, which I always tackle every playthrough, including my Let's Plays. Like, if you're watching Plague of Shadows, you'll know, like, I do all the side bosses, and I've been trying to sort of 100% the game. Like, I'm expecting myself to be short of a few Cypher coins, but I've actually managed to collect most of them that playthrough, surprisingly. But yeah, like, I'm doing most of what that game has to offer. With Freedom Planet, 100%ing it is really just finding the cards. And, like, in a sense, that's like how the one thing I'm missing in Plague of Shadows is the Cypher coins. The cards are essentially... I wouldn't say they're essentially like this game's version of Cypher coins, but if there's anything in Shovel Knight that I could compare cards to, it really is Cypher coins. Maybe you could consider them a bit closer to sheets, but I'd say the Cypher coins are your best bet. Anyway, though. What else? Oh, but yeah, what I was saying, though. But you know, I mean, the more I can tackle multiple levels in an episode, the better. At least in my eyes. I probably won't do it for Thermal Base. And, yeah, I don't plan on doing it for Thermal Base and... Fuck. Battle Glacier. Like, I think those two levels I'm gonna leave on their own. Is that what I meant to say there? Wait. There's... Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I think that sentence made sense. Sorry, sometimes I just kind of feel like my wording is really bad. And fuck Carol and her inability to jump upwards. Without a wall, at least. But yeah, no, sometimes I just feel like my wording's really bad, so I'll, like, triple check what I said. To make sure it sounded right. But anyway. Alright, here we go with the Serpentine battle. Alright, so... Actually, now that I'm using her charge more... And yeah, this honestly feels really easy compared to the other Serpentine fight in the end of the game. Because you guys can probably all remember how much trouble I had with that. And damn, okay. And you know what I will say too? Carol can cheese this fight. Yeah, I am very much teaching this fight right now, but I really don't care. I mean, if anything, I'd actually say the first phase of this fight is probably a little bit harder. Like, I don't know. I guess there's the fact that you can just really easily get up to his weak point where, without getting hit. With the first phase, it's a lot more likely that you're going to get hit trying to actually get in on Serpentine. Alright, there we go. Lilac coming in with the finisher. So yeah, all in all, that wasn't too bad. It actually looks like I did that faster than most of the levels you've done so far, so that's pretty cool. Alrighty then. And yeah, okay, this is what I thought it was. We'll tackle this now. So, no, excuse me, this is Trap Hideout. My least favorite level in the game. I just don't like this level very much. I just find this level to be super irritating. And it's one that Lilac does skip. I mean, I know you do this in the same time as Thermal Base, which is why initially I actually thought Thermal Base was Lilac's exclusive level. But, wait. But it is Pancake Lagoon. It's just that they mix up the level order a little bit. And funnily enough, I actually don't think Carol has an exclusive level. Both Mila and Lilac do, but I don't think Carol does. So that's, I guess Carol kind of got gypped in that department. Especially since she has to play, she still has to play through Trap Hideout. Because again, I really hate this level. But, okay, so first of all, yeah, these traps aren't actually that obnoxious to deal with if you just keep your head straight, I guess. But still, it's one of those situations where the whole multi-hit thing just really pisses me off. And so they can be slightly irritating. It's not that bad, but they can be a little bit irritating to deal with sometimes. So these blocks you're actually able to break yourself. That's kind of neat, I guess. Didn't really see too much like that in this game, I'd feel. Usually you have to trigger an event to break the blocks, which is what these ones are, by the way, but still. But yeah, I also just kind of feel like the music in this level isn't bad, but I don't like it nearly as much as some of the other levels. Maybe my, like, preconceived bias against this level is just forcing me to, like, hate this more than I should. But I just don't like this level very much. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, those enemies right there with the blades, they can be pretty annoying to deal with. I'll talk more about them when we see them more later. This segment of the level can be pretty obnoxious as well. You always kind of forget. Is this way? Okay, I ended up figuring it out pretty quick. Usually I always just don't think of going this way for some reason. But yeah. Okay, yeah, so those enemies can be just slightly difficult to hit sometimes. Yeah, it can be slightly obnoxious at points. It's not the worst thing in the world. There are definitely enemies more obnoxious, but... Oh, and then there's these things, which I just fucked up big time. But no, I actually can usually take them out fairly easily, but they do frustrate me a lot, regardless. You can see why those things are just a little annoying in my eyes, hopefully. I think the most annoying thing is just the fact that they're also able to hit you, like, coming back up, you know? Okay. Yeah. Well, look at you can take them out with only like half of Carol's kicks, so that's kind of neat. I guess it does make it fairly easy to take them out. Why don't I just see if I can go over this guy right now to avoid a bit of this heartache. And get these gems for free. Alright, so that's cool. Ooh. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip over that. So, let me see here. Fuck. So, let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep skipping over them. I've actually not had too much trouble with them in the past. Maybe it was with Mila that I found an easy way to kill them. Yeah, maybe I'm just remembering playing through this with Mila. Wait, you can go on top of these? That's kind of nifty, I guess. I mean, I still hate this level, but I will admit, it's actually kind of cool compared to, well, the fact that the rest of this level is just really lame in my eyes. I hate to be so negative. It's just, the music feels fairly generic. There are sections where it just feels sort of easy to get lost, even though I've been doing that in this level less than some other levels. A lot of the enemies are just kind of obnoxious to deal with. Like those things. And like this section, oh my god, I hate this section so much. Now, knowing how this playthrough has actually been going, I'll probably get through it pretty easily first try. Mostly thanks to boost pads. Oh, wait, okay. Well, okay, that actually wasn't too bad, I will admit. But I swear to God, I've hated that section like every time I played through it, which is only like twice, but still. Both times it gave me it was a huge pain in the ass, probably because I had less health going into it, so then I died quicker, and then when I came in, I just, well, no, I think it does give you a shield at the beginning. I don't know. It was just really crappy. Alright, so this mini boss, all in all, isn't too bad. But just don't die so you don't have to do that towering section again, because that's obnoxious. And then there's these guys here. Oh no. Seeing them means that we should be getting pretty close to the boss. Which is the worst part of this level. I was trying to think of a slightly more funny way of saying that, but whatever. Can I just get some health refills and fight the fucking boss for fuck's sake? I'm just gonna, I know I'm gonna have so much anger towards the boss of this level, because I always do. Alright, well, I suppose I can try to have a bit of fun and collect some of these gems. Maybe, possibly. Well, fuck. Okay, I'll meet you guys back at that part, because I just don't want to commentate this. Again, I'm sorry, I just really don't like this level. Well then, apparently there's a card up there. Okay, that's neat, I guess. You can go die in a hole. Alrighty then, well, here we go. Boss time. And I accidentally just grabbed a thing I really shouldn't have grabbed. I think I just grabbed both of them, actually. You know what, though? It might not actually be that big of a deal in the long run here. Alright, so right here, yeah, we have to kill 100 of these little fuckers. So that's not very fun. And this is the main example of what I was saying a few levels ago about... Fuck, and I accidentally grabbed both of the gas things, didn't I? Fuck. So now this is just me button mashing and trying desperately to kill all of them without taking too much damage. I mean, you do kind of get healed, it's just that I need to obviously survive for the main boss here. Well, with that garbage aside, yep, we get to fight Spade, my least favorite character to fight. And on top of it, boost panels. So guess what, if you try to jump on top of one of these panels, have fun getting on to the other side of the stage. It's the worst. Oh my god, this fight pisses me off to no end. Oh my god, I can't even put in the word how much I hate this fight. Fighting Spade with Carol is just absolutely miserable. It just feels like she can't properly catch up to Spade. And then when you can, he's just gonna keep running away and throwing cards at you. Which Carol, it's just hard to approach. And then, if you misposition yourself on one of the boost panels, like if you've made it close to him, but you misposition yourself on a panel, then you, like, stay mispositioned. Or you get even more, no, you could get mispositioned again. I can't even put it in the words. I just absolutely hate it. Holy shit, that was... Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have too much HP. It's just that it's so hard to hit him in the first place that this fight feels like it takes forever. Funnily enough, this is actually probably the shortest Carol episode I've had so far. Alright, though. So, we managed to find some form of enjoyment out of today's episode of Let's Play Freedom Planet, even though I was very pissed off for most of it. If you did, perhaps consider leaving a like, maybe even subscribing to see the rest of the series. So, hope you have a nice day, and I'll see you all in the future. Bye-bye.